Yes.
Everything in your life and anything that anybody does or that is doing that affects you.
Yeah.
Is what you can control.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything that anybody does that affects you is something you can control.
Picture. Like this Dangote and this other guy.
Yeah.
Am I in the picture? Be settled. Not that, no! Set the whole place on fire. Set the whole nation on fire. Let them fight. All these rich people, let them fight themselves.
That's what they're doing now. They're fighting dirty on you.
Yeah, it's because you're not thinking of, subconsciously, you're not thinking of you in the picture.
Yeah, thinking of how it's probably entertaining for me.
Yes. When something's going to affect you negative, will it be entertaining? Will it be an entertaining something? You'll be very serious. Not that you just pick up any conversation and say, are you even seeing what is happening in Nigeria? Did they ask you? Because everywhere is quiet.
Talking about
when you're down and you feel there's nowhere to go, no one around to talk you through this burden you hold. You don't have to hold it back. Together we will fight this fire inside. So come into this place we have, where we can share everything. Is talking therapy.
You are now listening to the Blast Ride of Blast Over 98.3 on Generational Radio. This is Talking Therapy with Dr. Michaels. Good morning to you, Dr. Michaels.
No, did you change your voice? What happened?
No, it's the microphone. The microphone is the microphone that has my
Jesus.
voice.
yeah, and you're like
It's the microphone doing the magic.
Jesus, this microphone is not from. Is it?
I've not been using it all morning because I think like my voice was a lot deeper than it should be.
I think it's nice. We'll ask your wife.
okay, maybe she likes
Abi, who should we ask?
Maybe she likes it.
I don't know, but it is the microphone.
I think it's nice.
Good to have you join us this morning.
Yeah, good to have you.
Okay, let me try to lighten up my voice a bit, yeah? Good to have you join us this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You're welcome to the show. If you're just joining us, it's Dr. Michael right here, and it's Talking Therapy with Dr. Michael. All right, how you feeling, Doctor?
Feeling great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful. And just seeing this para, is it para or
Yeah, para awards.
Congratulations.
Thank you. What's the word?
Event supporter something, I think so. My right.
Urban Radio Station of the Year.
Oh, sorry.
Urban Radio Station of the Year.
Awesome.
I think the one where
that's big.
For the
that's what the Blinks Awards.
Exactly.
But this one is Urban Station. It's no brainer. Man.
That's big.
Not
that's
bragging,
big.
But damn.
Congratulations, Blast
We're not
FM.
bragging, but we are.
I mean, I see you guys behind the scenes, and the work ethic is awesome.
We try.
You guys are so professional.
We try.
I don't want to talk about professional. I asked Dr. Michael about Christmas.
Okay, yes, that reminds me.
And I don't want to hear anything that you're saying.
I've been analyzing.
I don't know why Daniel is not taking this serious. We're scouting for places to go on Christmas.
Okay, wait.
Because we'll be at work.
We've got one already.
Yeah, so
we
want to be sure that we can get another.
So we're doing that thing where you do like stops.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna be stopping at different people's house. Hi, man.
And we also eat different things.
We're collecting the packages, the takeaways.
Okay. Okay, wait.
I said, okay, wait.
You know, Islamiyah, I've been doing some research analysis on Islamiyah.
Okay.
Islamiyah is strong-willed.
Okay.
But she's also stubborn. Are you aware?
Am I aware of my stubbornness?
No.
Is she aware or am I aware?
Are you aware?
I think to a large extent I am.
She's very strong-willed, but stubborn, but she's very kind. But what's the English of told you in your bad da if your eyes is like that?
Mine strong.
I don't know the English, but I don't know the English. I can't think of anything.
Like she's strong-willed, and you can't really do anything to shake her. If you're going to really shake her, you're going to try.
I agree.
I'll take it. It's good today, so I'm going to take it. Thank you very much for that one. But Dr. Michaels, the analysis that I'm doing is that you still have not confirmed or denied. If not confirmed, not denied.
No, what I'm thinking of, like giving you Christmas gifts. That's what I'm thinking
now.
Like shawarma.
Let's not jump.
Is shawarma too small? And a drink.
She doesn't like shawarma.
I'm not really like the biggest.
Yeah, so I was going to ask you. What do you know?
Really. Like? I like parfaits actually.
Parfait, okay. We'll get parfait.
Okay. Praise the Lord.
Tomorrow is a birthday actually.
Tomorrow is my birthday.
Whoa.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow is my birthday.
So
Where is my birthday?
parfait.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get parfait. It's just parfait.
Yay.
Abi?
Yay. And I like $100 million. That's another thing that I like.
That would be so nice.
But you're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Last week we were talking about things to take into the year.
Yeah.
You said we should not say things that we're leaving behind,
Yeah.
but things that we should take into the year. And I
Yeah.
think one of the things that we talked about was the idea that you're not good enough. You know, don't take it into the year 2026. We talked about that one. We talked about the idea that you have to live for others' approval to make sure that you do what's right for you. That's one of the things that you should take into the year. We talked about holding space for people that never make space for you. Don't hold space for people that don't hold space for you. And we talked about not waiting for the perfect moment and knowing that the time is now. And we also talked about pretending you're fine. You don't have to pretend that you're fine. You don't have to think that being vulnerable makes you weak. And I think that one thing that we've not talked about, we said we're going to continue, is trying to be understood by everybody. It is not a negative to let them misunderstand. So knowing that people would misunderstand you no matter what you do, so you don't have to try so hard to not be misunderstood. So I think we can continue the conversation.
What is it I think when I looked at this, I remember somebody was looking at me and they were asking me, do I think I try to be a nice person? And I was like,
Okay, okay. I was going to say that because from what Islamiyah said when she was summarizing last week, women, I've been saying that for one reason or the other, we should follow women when it comes to life. The model, the way women live their lives, to a large extent. Like women understand energy. Like if you make yourself available, they will make themselves available. If they don't make themselves available and you make yourself available, they are going to think that you are a simp or that there's something wrong with you, and they are going to take it for granted. And it's only nice guys, like the double text, they text again, they put question mark. She's not responding. You keep on asking why. What's happening? Then she now sees that you are not a high value man, and then she now start taking you for granted. The same way too, if people don't create space for you, if they don't leave out space for you, don't force yourself on them, because then somebody even said that the person that asks get to ask something is the person in real need. So you want to, life is a game, and women understand that it's a game. And it's very, very important that we also see it as a game, and because it helps you because everything is a negotiation. It helps you to be able to have some cards to play in life. If you are always a nice guy, there's a probability that you will end up sacrificing your own time, your energy, your resources for the wrong person.
I like nice guys though.
Yeah, nice guys are good.
Really?
But
no, you like good guys, not nice guys.
Oh, okay, maybe not nice because
It's nice.
there's something about
Makes you happy.
So maybe good.
Yeah, we're right.
Probably just want to please you, and even when it hurts you, even when it's going to hurt you, but because you say you want it, they'll give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, good guys. Sorry.
Good guys.
Scratch that.
Because I was really thinking about it on how there's this concept and narrative of why do we say some people just try to want to be liked by everybody? Why is that a narrative? And I got thinking about it. I was like, a lot of us were raised to be like that.
Yes.
We're raised to be liked by everybody.
Yes.
Don't offend anybody.
Yeah.
Respect everybody.
Yeah.
Somebody does something wrong, even if you're the one that is right, still apologize.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, we have to break out from that cycle.
Yes.
You can't always want to be the nice guy. We are in a society that teaches us to be quiet all the time.
Yeah.
An adult is talking, you're quiet.
Yeah.
An adult is doing something stupid and wrong. You can't say anything. Your boss is misbehaving, but you have to be quiet because it's your boss.
Yeah.
And one of the situations that pissed me off was there's a colleague in a radio station who was fired from the job, right? And then the radio station went ahead and published a post on Instagram. I said, this person no longer work with us. I was like, did they steal? Did you see it?
I don't think so.
It was in Lagos. It happened in Lagos. I was like, did this person steal money? Did they do something that brought shame to the organization?
That you had to make it public.
An effort. They had to make an effort.
They made a whole
and paid
Instagram
money.
post.
Wow.
And put on that this presenter no longer works with this organization, with this. I was like, I really needed to know what was going on. So the presenter finally, because of that, reached out to a lawyer and then filed a petition. And all of the things that happened was because the presenter wanted to go on leave.
What?
That is the whole story.
What?
On the internet.
Let me do it.
The presenter wanted to go on
what?
leave and they did not approve. And the presenter said, you know what?
I have to go on that leave.
You have given a verbal consent and I'm going to take that verbal consent and that's it. And because of that,
they fired and that's it.
Yeah, I think something interesting about nice guys is there's something I want to say now. There's a subtle subconscious desire of women. They want men to lead them. And guys who get women a lot are guys who actually provide that leadership. The same thing happens to your client.
Yeah.
The same thing happens to the subconscious mind and the God created universe and life itself. Like, you must be able. What leadership means is you painting the picture of the future, the kind of future you want to have with me.
Yeah.
The kind of future that you want to have today. The kind of day you want to have. Not that you say December be good to me. The kind of future you want to have in 2026.
Yeah.
You have to be clear. That now transports you from being a nice guy to being a good guy. Because being a nice guy means I'm not doing anything. You can call me anytime. Anytime you call, I will always, even if I'm doing something that is important to me, I will drop it and I will pick your call. It means that I do not value myself and I do not take myself seriously. And when you don't take yourself seriously, many people, life itself, your subconscious mind, the universe will not, and even women in your life will not take you seriously. So that man that got a lawyer and then he had to be clear about the leave that he wanted. It's all about, it brings us to that one universal, beautiful question. What do you want?
Yeah.
That guy, what he wanted was clear to him, the leave.
Yeah.
And he was ready to go after it, even at the expense of his job. And for you to know that he was so invaluable at that place of work, the organization had to now go and, you understand, just to pay back, just pay him back. So it's all about when people know what you want.
Yeah.
When people know that you know what you want,
Yes.
they will clear the pathway for you. And the question is, not everybody will like you, at least to that extent.
To that extent.
We are supposed to love everybody.
Yes.
But if you are going to Kaduna and I'm not going to Kaduna, why should I love you so much?
That I'll go to Kaduna
I'll go to Kaduna for you. Why?
Do it for you.
So I thought of a question while I was coming to work this morning, and I was going to ask the question. And the question is around this like thing, where you've always told us to be more conscious of what we can control.
Yeah.
Right. So let's say the things that you cannot control.
Yeah.
Affects the things you can control.
The things you can't control.
The things you cannot control.
The things that you can control they are very clear.
The things that you can control.
Those are everything that has to do with your life.
Yes.
Everything in your life, and anything that anybody does or that is doing that affects you.
Yeah.
Is what you can control.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything that anybody does that affects you is something you can control.
What the president does that affects me, I'm in control of it. And in the corner of my room, I can do one or two things. One or two polo.
But then you cannot control what the person would do that would affect you, right?
Once I'm in the picture, it's also under my control.
Because
when policies, let's say work environment, right? There's a policy at the work environment. I can't control that work policy, but that work policy, for some reasons, is going to affect me.
You can control how the work policy affects you. Once you are in the picture, you can control it. If you are not in the picture, like this Dangote and this other guy, am I in the picture? How does that affect me?
Well, it affects me because they can be full scarcity.
So that then now helps me to know how I should start the discussion, how I should go about the conversation. It then guides me on when I'm reading the conversation. I will not be reading. I will be reading with you so that this will affect me, and then it then helps me to know what to think about it, and then it's clear what I will think about it. That this whole issue will come down well.
Yeah.
They will agree. they will come to an agreement and everything will be settled. Not that, no, set the whole place on fire, set the whole nation on fire, let them fight. All these rich people, let them fight themselves.
That's what they're doing now. They're finally getting on it.
Yeah, it's because they are not thinking of, subconsciously, you are not thinking of you in the picture.
Yeah, thinking of how it's probably entertaining for me.
Yes. When something is going to affect you negatively, will it be entertaining? Will it be an entertaining
No,
something? You'll be very serious. Not that you just pick up any conversation and say, are you even seeing what is happening in Nigeria? Did they ask you? Because everywhere is quiet.
Talking about that being not being liked and trying to just let go of if somebody is misunderstanding you. Because again, there are people that no matter what you do, they would. And just like Daniel was saying earlier about how we're raised to always feel like you have to just pander to people. You have to just make sure, your boss has to like you. You have to. So even if something is going out of your way, you have to do it so that your boss will like you. And of course, you see that plays out in a lot of workplaces. It plays out in some people's relationship as well, where they feel like they have to be liked. And because you have been raised like that. So for me as well, the first time that I knew that somebody did not like me, I was very shocked because I've always been liked. And it was I remember it was my roommate when I was 7, and she made a dislike for me very obvious, and I was wondering, and I was like, okay, I'm going to be myself, and then she's going to eventually fall in love with me. But she did not. She just did not like me. But I had to realize that she just don't like people. So that's that. But it was very very surprising for me because I've always been liked. So for somebody that was brought up that way, where you have to always make sure that people like you, do some you doing how do you now are you able to remove yourself from that mindset of it's okay if people don't like me? I mean, I can't. What can I do about it? I can't just be myself.
No. Okay, number one, people who are strong-willed, people usually don't like them.
People who are strong-willed, people don't.
Oh,
yes.
Maybe the right phrase is not like. They're just not comfortable with you being clear about what you want. So it may not really fall under the category of she not liking you.
Okay.
She likes you. She's just uncomfortable. How can this? Islamiyah can be very clear about what she wants. And she just, and maybe she has issues with that in her own life.
That you're being clear about what you want.
You understand? So it's not that she doesn't like you. She likes you. But
she's challenging the person.
Yes.
She's not comfortable.
So it's more like intimidation.
Yeah.
She's intimidated because in her own personal life, I don't think she's having issues with being clear about what she wants. So whenever she meets somebody who has things so clear, she's going to be intimidated or challenged. And so I wouldn't say that she doesn't like you. And if we also stay and live amongst people who are not going our way, it may also look as if they don't like us. The question is, how much do we like ourselves? If I like myself a lot, then I will always pull in people who like me. And people who like me a lot are going to be people who are going in my direction. And imagine a beautiful life where majority of the people that you have around you, you always come in contact with, are people who are going in your direction. It's always nice. So it falls back to me again that how much of myself do I love? How much of myself do I like? Do I quietly feel this my life self is so complex and I don't even like it?
Yeah.
So, and then about conversation about your boss, do you talk about your boss in the right way? Because each time you talk about your boss in the wrong way, even if your boss happens to be a wicked person, you're going to attract more policies. Even the work policies that are already there that are against you, they will now be more against you. You won't be able to, you keep reacting, they'll keep working against you. But even if your boss is wicked, you have to look for the good side and talk about it. And each time they talk about the negative side of your boss, don't join the conversation. It works a lot for my clients. It works a lot in life. You can try it out.
Yeah.
Because
what is positive about them and not what is negative.
Because there's no we in life. Even twins, even when we deliver twins in the hospital, there will be a time lapse. How can we deliver? you to imagine a woman. How can two babies come
at the same time? Yeah.
So if twins won't come at the same time, we need to cancel and move away from and move towards the I am mindset. That's what I call it. Instead of the we mindset. Work towards I am mindset.
Okay.
Don't and the quality of group work is dependent on the quality of individual work.
The quality of group work
is the
dependent on the quality
quality
of the individual.
individual work.
So we don't need to come together to do group work if you have not done your own personal, because we won't have a basis to work on.
Yeah.
So let's move away from the we mindset. Which African African culture, certain part of African culture, kind of like programs Africans, whether they're in diaspora or they're in Nigeria, is this we. Let's talk about the boss. Let's talk about how bad this is going to affect us all. No, it may affect you, but it will not affect me. That's the I am mindset. The boss will always be good to me. The president's policy will be good to me. Okay, the president is not my candidate, but his policies will always be good to me. And then whenever he makes policies that even seems obvious that it will not work for me, I will then have ideas on how to navigate around it in such a way that he ends up paying me. Because policies pay people. Even when stock market gets to crash, people still make money.
Yeah, people profit from the crash of the market. People bet against the market.
Do they have two heads? Why are you not? Are they not human beings like you? So it all comes down to my mindset. What's your mindset about Nigeria? What's your mindset about the current government? What's your mindset about the CEO of your company or the general manager? Correct your mindset. Wash your subconscious mind. Make sure it's clear. Make sure your smile is real. Not that you are smiling and you feel like slapping him.
You look at it.
What's funny?
Get out.
Get out of here.
Get out of my face.
Give me that fix, man.
Get
Well,
out.
how do we navigate this? Because this December, there's this HR community guys on Twitter who have been saying people have just been resigning anyhow. You know, people are quitting their jobs or moving to another job, and they're like, "What do we do?" And they're like, "Well, it's your fault.
It's your fault.
It's your fault." You know, people were just waiting for the right timing. I know people who went on leave and from leave, they collected that salary.
and just fume.
They moved.
Disappear.
They just said, "You know what? I don't think I want to be here anymore." And we see this workplace thing going on and on and on and on over and over again. And there are more younger people coming into the workforce. I think I was listening to one of the New York Times paper. I was reading one of the New York Times paper where they were talking about how the younger generation they want to be more emotionally invested in work. Work is not just work and go. They want to be invested in. So if you're not going to accord them respect and treat them with respect and be emotional about the work, they don't want to work with you. And a lot of millennials and baby boomers just see work as work. Which is why sometimes I always tell people every time that for me work is very emotional. I'm emotionally invested in, and the moment I'm no longer emotionally invested in it, you just see that my productivity will drop. And productivity drops if I'm no longer emotionally invested in. And how do we begin to let the older generation, who are now going to be employing a lot of Gen Zs now, who are now majorly in the workforce, to see that there is need for emotional investment in the work that we're doing, and you have to treat it as such. You can't treat work as a barrack system where it's instructions obey, and that's all that matters.
That's probably why a lot of people are leaving. I mean, the younger people that are getting it, they're like,
it's not fair. You can't just come to the office, shout at me or abuse me, and then expect that
all my life has
like, I should be okay with the fact that you are abusing me or you are operating in
or
fear.
even threatening. Because there's some people that be like, if you want to leave, you can leave. And it's like, okay, then I leave.
A situation happened and I was like, when the person was saying it, I was like, can you hear yourself? What you just said now, does it make sense to you that you have said this out loud? And I was like, this is not good. So how do we begin to make them? Because a lot of the times, some business owners will say things like, maybe you have not built something like this before, so you don't know what it's like to have something like this, so you're gonna treat it anyhow. And I've heard people say, there was a guy that was saying something and it struck me differently. He's an investor. He said, if I smell poverty in you, I will not give you money, because the first thing a poor man will do when he sees money is to go and eat. I was like, These comments. So imagine people at the top who have this kind of ideologies. What does that do for the average person?
Right. To be a leader, to be able to handle power, you need a lot of maturity and a lot of capacity. When you have people coming, kneeling down, prostrating before you, saying good morning, sir, if you are not careful,
it's consuming.
They help you open the door. They help you carry the bag. They know that their existence is like tied to whatever you do. it's very intoxicating, and if you don't have enough capacity and enough maturity, you won't be able to. One might not be able to handle it well, and be also professional, and also be kind, and also know who to be kind to, who to be, when to be assertive,
Yeah.
and when not to be. It's just like women too. You kneel down, you ask her, will you marry me? Then you now marry her, and then I say, is that how you be talking to your husband? Is it the same guy that knelt down?
Yeah.
Is it the same guy? It's because power entered. He now has access to power.
Yeah.
It now got into his head.
Mm.
But you have to also be careful, because the woman that you're trying, she can sell you. The same staff members that you are shouting at can also sell you, because they determine your productivity. So you want to put emphasis. You want to put more focus on capacity building, consistent ones, and then maturity. Now, for those who work for people, you you want Gen Zs. We should give them credit, because if you threaten a millennial, the millennial will just say, okay, sorry sir, thank you sir, and then the millennial will keep working. But if you threaten a Gen Z, that's the end of the work. I think Gen Zs are like the ones who are more focused on mental health, and we need to give them credit for that.
Yeah.
So Gen Zs play more emphasis. So we are trying to educate CEOs and corporate leaders and industrial leaders that there's a connection between the personal life of the staff members and productivity.
Yeah.
It's a major thing that corporate leaders are yet to understand. They are yet to fully understand that there's a major link between the two. If staff members are okay mentally and in every other aspect, it will show. Even no matter the amount of money you are making in your company right now, imagine the money increasing. Imagine your staff members having a stake in that company.
Yes, never Nigeria, stop it.
I think maybe some of them, they just don't care.
Because they will then see it as their own, and they will even fight for your company, even beyond
they know
what
that they have a stake in it.
Yeah.
Look at Taylor Swift. Was it Taylor Swift? She had touring team over the last a year and 6 months. She gave them bonuses, and the total bonus that she gave out was 197 million naira.
Right.
Now imagine if she tells them, let's go on tour again.
Of course.
Will they even? They will be so ready, because you will always need them, even at times where it might be so difficult.
Yeah.
And what then happens?
These are people that you don't see their work, but they do
they make it.
back.
Yeah, they're the ones that make it happen.
How much can you pay a person for the person's productivity? How much? How much can you pay? So those extra little here, little there will help to make up. Then it all boils down to, who are you? If you've not been able to answer the 3 fundamental questions as a leader, who am I?
Yeah.
What's my purpose in life? Do I have a future? If I have a future, how do I get there? If you are yet to ask yourself those questions, it's going to show, it's going to manifest in the leadership style that you have. Because if you answer those 3 questions, you will never see anybody as a threat.
Yeah.
You will never see anybody as a competitor. You will. In fact, this guy said, Richard Branson, I think I posted it on myself. I was like, train people well, so that they can live.
Train people well so that they can live.
Treat people well so that they don't want to live.
Train people well so they can live. Treat people well so that they don't.
That's a very good
treat them right.
Because if you train people, you will always be part of their development in life.
Yeah.
Yes. They would always be reaching out to you, no matter how much they grow from you.
Your name will always come up.
Yeah. That is absolutely true. One name that always comes up every time, and everybody who gets to listen, I always mention Falafel. Every time.
It will always come up.
It would always come up.
And then the joy of you being a part of somebody else's journey. Because the money you have was given to you. Whatever you have was given to you.
True.
So be a part of other people's life, make them happy. That's how you also get your own happiness.
Yeah.
So it's beyond how much money. How much is it? How much is that money? Can you even buy a human being? How much more the productivity coming from that human being?
I want you to stay a bit on this treating people well, because I think there's a huge gap in how we treat people well. You can always see the difference between a family and the help. treating people well. Between the boss and the employees, is in treating people well. Between maybe you're in a higher class than someone, how you see them, how you treat them, how do we ensure that we are not trying to be nice people?
It's like women.
The course of treating them well.
It's like women. Women will not get involved in things that they will not benefit from. If she's calling you, she's thinking that there's something she's going to get from you. I lie. If I'm lying, it's like I just say, no way, no way.
I don't know. But why should I be talking to someone that I don't have benefit?
Can you hear? They're already confessing. So what's the need for me if I'm nice to the house help? What's the need for me? You should ask. Because it then cancels the subconscious programming that you may have had
about the individual, or
how
to treat the individual.
Even as a mother-in-law to the daughter-in-law, if you don't ask yourself that question, what's the need for me? The subconscious programming will take over. You will fight with that daughter, and that's the person you really love her, but you just end up fighting with her without knowing. And if they confront you, you will say, you will deny it, but there's a subconscious programming going on. But if you ask that question has a way of blocking the subconscious programming. What's the need for me? If I'm nice to this house help, what will I gain from it? If I'm nice to this daughter-in-law, if I'm nice to my staff members, what's the need for me? If I send this money to my staff member, what's the need for me?
But don't you think that because they know that the staff member is in need of the job, so it's not necessarily, they don't need to be nice to the staff member?
But if you think, what's the need for you is that if it's your help now, productivity, your staff, they will get to be, they are giving them like bonus. They're making, like, just like you said about Taylor Swift. What's the need for her is that they would, anytime she calls them, let's go again, they want to go.
Yeah, but that's a difference. Taylor Swift is far-reaching.
It is to use the example.
The Nigerian economy where the conversation from a lot of senior executive is you can be easily replaced.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there was a lady that was even saying something about how
because if you decide not to take the job today,
they will find somebody else, and that's the mindset.
A lower pay.
I think there was one lady that was talking about how she deals with her house help, and she always doesn't give them their salary until maybe they're about to leave, because she says that she doesn't like it when somebody's working for her and they're sending money home to family. So she wants the money to be for them, or she will help them to invest it. And people were like, well, I'm working for you. I'm supposed to get a salary. Whatever I do with that money
is none of your own.
My own. And people are like, the hold that people want to have, they want to have like over. Because what do you mean that you're not giving me my salary? You're not saying that you're helping me to keep it.
You now say I'm going to.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it for you. You know what kind of thing is that?
Yeah. So the second reason, apart from asking that what's the need for me, what will I gain from this, is that each time we come here, we get better. Each time you do something, there was someone who she recorded something just happened to the gen or something, and then she couldn't finish. And I told her that the person before starting the content creation, you know how it can be so funny where you are trying to record in your house and then the gen but she now recorded halfway. She was almost discouraged. And I said, the you before starting the content creation that day and the you when the gen started messing up and then you have to stop is different.
Yeah.
Because you have now changed from the person who wants to do something to the person who has done it. Something happens when you do that. So when you give, something also happens to you. The you before, the you after. So it's not really about train the person, let the person go. But the you before the training the person and the you after are quite different. You have now increased in capacity.
Yes.
You are now a better person. The reason why it's not obvious to you is because you've not been paying attention to yourself.
The reason why it's not obvious to you is because you've not been paying attention to yourself.
So each time you help your house help, each time you help your daughter-in-law, each time you help your colleagues, each time you help people working under you, it's even beyond whether they say thank you or not.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter whether they appreciate it or not. It's about the fact that I'm changing. And the whole essence of life is me changing. In fact, I shared something with my client this week that self-discovery is the currency of currencies.
Self-discovery is the currency of currencies.
With self-discovery, you can buy things. Each time you discover something about yourself, your value realization increases. And it will soon show in your purse. The reason why your purse is at that level is because your self-discovery is at that level.
Excuse me, sir.
Wow.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
So we can trace every physical thing
Mm.
to the level, to your level of self-discovery.
Self-discovery.
Because you are the money you are looking for. Stop looking for money. You are the money.
The money you're looking
So you're
The
supposed to
100
try to
million,
find yourself.
the $100
You are
million
the $100
dollars,
million dollars.
the
Stop looking
the
for
phantom
$100
Rolls
million.
Royce. You
Yes.
are the 4 million naira you want to make. You are. So,
Mm.
and you remember I said something last week that the person that is not in need is free and is powerful.
Person is not in it.
You not being-
When you think that you already have everything, which is you,
Okay.
I already have myself.
So you're complete even without or
Without
that.
So I now get to now explore myself.
Mm.
And the more I explore myself and I discover different parts of me, the more I increase in value.
I was checking the time and I was thinking the time was like 9:40 something, but the time is actually 9:56.
It's 9:56.
Jesus.
I mean,
Well, because we were only able to like touch on
Touch
one,
on
and
one.
we have one more, but I don't think we'll be able to talk about
maybe
it.
do that next week.
We'll
We
do
still
that
have
next
time.
Yeah.
By all means, remember you can find this conversation across all streaming platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you find your podcast, and it's Dr. Michaels, right here. Dr. Michael, to the person who they have not been nice to, right? Because different people they carry different form of hurt from people that have not been nice to them, or who have not who were supposed to be nice to them, but choose not to be nice to them. How do they process that? Let me call it trauma.
You know what I'm
for lack of a
laughing?
better word.
Is Islamiyah, those people that you talked about, you
Oh,
To be honest,
I totally forgot.
Pick it up. I was like, it was funny to me because I was
Yeah.
like, why would you do that? But again, it's their choice. It's okay. I cannot force you to do what you don't want to do. But I found it very funny because it's like it's just a drawer. It's not that deep.
So they forgot that there was a time you were of help to them. They like immediately forgot. They now remember. What they now remember is the recent wickedness that you did to them. So the people who didn't treat you well, there was a time they treated you well.
Ooh.
What about the platform they provided for you?
Word.
What about the microphone they gave you? Your boss may not be kind, but at least they give you a microphone. And you have access to control people's lives. What are you doing with it? So can you be grateful for what the help they have done, even if it's just 1% out of 100? Because as you become grateful for that 1%, that's how life works. It then multiplies. The person that was not good yesterday
Can be good today.
will obviously be good one day. So don't look at what they've not done. Is there something they've done? Even if it's just a smile they have given you.
Word. That's a very good place to wrap it up. Any questions?
No.
Clock it!
Clock it!
But like sometimes I just about what happened. I want to say that it's important to be wicked to people sometimes. No, I think sometimes.
Yeah, assertive. You mean?
You know,
Assertive.
I just want to call it wickedness. I mean, that's the word.
I told you that
That's the word you use. Not bending over backwards for people, and I guess that's why they say that instead of being nice, be kind to people.
Right.
Because like if you are being so nice to people, it doesn't.
You don't want a nice man. You want a
so
kind
you want
man.
a kind.
You know,
person.
a nice man does things that he doesn't want to do. A kind man does things that he
Does
wants
that
to
mean you're
do.
bending? Or you have to like do things that you don't want to do because you want to be nice to people.
Yeah.
So yeah. They said it's assertive, but we can call it wickedness. It's okay.
Yeah, just be yourself. Yeah, just be yourself and be wicked in inverted commas.
Because that's what people will call it.
Yeah,
They'll call it wickedness.
Yeah, let them call it.
Once you are assertive, just like you said about maybe anybody that is strong-willed, they see you as any danger. Yeah, just that kind of person. But thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It was insightful. It was very enlightening as well.
Thank you.
We'll do this again next week.
You guys made it very nice.
And I'm looking forward to my gifts.
Yes.
You already promised.
Parfait. Yeah, tomorrow.
So yeah, Daddy, I didn't say what you want. Place your order.
Yeah, shawarma and.
Place your order. It doesn't what he wants. He knows what he wants. Don't worry, we'll talk about
You want parfait?
Yeah, so he talked about this. No, he doesn't want parfait. Don't worry, chicken and chips, and it's good.
Is it chicken and chips?
From a particular place, we'll talk about it. I said place your order. I don't place your order now.
Or is it this drink?
No. I will talk about it off camera.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
And you feel there's nowhere to talk you through this, but